This is incredible.
What's wrong?
The view from the mountain never used to be like this.
Oh, how was it before?
It was cold before you came here. There were no lights, and at night, all you could see were the stars and the river.
Isn't it a shame to have nothing on such fertile land?
No. Back then, it was just right for us. We Tianli people are toughened by the mountains, wilderness, and blizzards. That was the ideal scenery for us.
So we've disrupted your ideal scenery, I suppose.
That was my initial thought too. But for now, well, it's not bad. I've never seen a clan as large as yours. How many people do you have?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Hey, Brother Sanglo. How many people do we have now?
I'm trying to calculate, but it's proving tricky. We have over 500,000 capable men and women for farming, and with the elderly and kids, the total must exceed 700,000.
No way, that many already.
I had my doubts at first as well, but based on reports from our clan and others who've joined us, that's the count. Just tallying up the numbers for our people used over 2,000 counting knots, enough to fill numerous carts.
How many clans have joined us?
It's 1,900 miles from the East Sea shores to here. A total of 147 clans, 325 families, and 864 bloodlines have united with us. Of course, we can't mobilize all of them, so most have remained where they were. As for our followers, roughly 200,000 people have come with us.
Wow, that's quite a crowd. Are they getting along well?
Mostly, though there are occasional tensions. Adjusting to new neighbors takes time, especially with so many clans living together.
Got it. When we get back, let everyone know we're halting our upstream journey for a good rest.
Xi Xiao, are you really the patriarch of your clan? Feels like Sang Luo is the one who actually does the management.
That's a good one, Lord of Weaponry. My focus is on those details. For a massive clan like ours, knowing when to advance, when to pause, when to fight, and when to rest is far more critical than numbers.
You know what? Sometimes I think Brother Sanglo might be better suited for this role. Maybe I should pass on the chieftain title to him.
That's a good one too, chieftain. That wraps up our newly cultivated fields for this year.
How about plans for next year's plots? Any ideas on that?
I've already sent people to survey the wasteland. Once that's done, we'll relocate our people there.
How's the progress on clearing the wasteland?
It takes around 10 days for 5 strong laborers to clear an acre. With oxen, it might speed up, but we're short on oxen.
It takes 3 to 4 years for a calf to mature enough to plow, and they eat a lot of grass. Li Jun, could you spare some of those miraculous crystals for the craftsmen to craft farming tools?
Farming tools? You're planning to make hoes and plows with cerulean crystals?
Yeah, we've got plenty of weapons now. If those crystals can handle enemies, they surely can handle rocks and roots just fine. But with our current population and land, we'll need a huge amount of tools. Mind sharing how many cerulean crystals are left?
You really want to know the number?
Yep, but it's okay if you'd rather not say.
Well, it's about time. Follow me.
Oh, that looks as it's a fantastic spot. This mountain seems endless. How much farther do we have to go?
We're not even halfway there yet.
Wait, hold on. You're not still bothered by our last duel, are you?
Why bring that up now?
Because this place seems so isolated. Perfect for hiding corpses.
Am I that devious to you? If I wanted you dead, do you think you'd still be standing here?
Fair point. Can you keep up with us, Brother Sanglo?
Yeah, I'll manage. Don't worry about me.
Stop acting tough, Brother Sunglo. Let's take a breather.
Thank you, Chieftain. Huh.
We've been following this path upstream, Legion. We didn't spot any cerulean crystals at the mountain's base. About 5 miles up, we started spotting crystal fragments among the pebbles. Though, they were tricky to spot. By the time we hit 10 miles, the crystals resembled gravel. 20 miles in, they were larger, like pine nuts. And now they're nearly the size of bird eggs. So you're leading me toward the source of this stream where we can find a vein of cerulean crystals as well, right?
Exactly. We Tianli folks aren't one to forget kindness. You've shared your farming techniques with us, so it's only fair I share our foraging methods in return.
Now I see why your clan was reluctant to leave this mountain. If we had such a rich mine, we'd stay put too.
My clan has safeguarded this mine for generations. It was only during my reign that we began crafting weapons from it, even though we've never ventured beyond these borders. On the other hand, some so-called peaceful clan nearly conquered the entire region and still sought to expand their domain.
Gosh, you can be quite harsh sometimes, you know.
Weapons made from cerulean crystals are incredibly sharp and shouldn't fall into the wrong hands. If not for your words, I wouldn't have brought you here.
Huh? What did I say?
You.
You mentioned using those crystals to craft farming tools, Chieftain.
Oh, right. That's what I mentioned. Imagine crafting pots with it for tastier dishes, hoes for easier plowing, and wheels for sturdier carts. What's so special about it that it's stuck with you for so long, Lord of Weaponry?
Our chieftain is always like this, a bit carefree. Please excuse him.
Here we are.
The scenery here is truly breathtaking. What's the name of this place?
Jianjie Lake.
Jianshi Lake. A great name.
My clan has safeguarded this mine for generations. It was only during my reign that we began crafting weapons from it, even though we've never ventured beyond these borders. Weapons made from cerulean crystals are incredibly sharp and shouldn't fall into the wrong hands. If not for your words, I wouldn't have brought you here.
Mostly, though there are occasional tensions. Adjusting to new neighbors takes time, especially with so many clans living together.
The view from the mountain never used to be like this. There were no lights, and at night, all you could see were the stars and the river.
Sangluo,
Yes, Chieftain.
as you see, with our people scattered across this vast region, future traffic could pose a challenge. It might be a good idea to establish a settlement. And as for where to put it, what do you think about building it on this mountain, Legion?
A city here? But why?
Why not? Don't you want our people here?
That's not the case. But are your people okay with this? They're not used to mountain life yet. Why not consider building at the mountain's base? Wouldn't that be more practical? I see your point now. If conflicts arise unexpectedly between those clans,
Now that we have so many people, it's time to pause. Charging forward blindly might lead us to ruin. Let's hold off on further exploration for now. We need to give our people time to get to know each other.
get to know each other, huh? Some of those clans have crossed paths with us before, and I'm sure they'll have conflicts with your people down the line.
Well, as long as we can build a life here, this is home. Arguing at home beats arguing out there without a place to return to. And even if clashes happen, your people will help smooth things over, right?
I don't recall agreeing to be a mediator.
Looks like I can rely on you more in the future, Lord of Weaponry.
Hey, Song... whatever. How did your chieftain end up like this?
Sorry, but you better get used to him sooner rather than later.
Has that thing always been there?
I've visited here countless times but never noticed such a pillar before.
This pillar must be ancient.
Oh, can you determine its era of origin?
No, I can't. It's just a hunch. The structure. I'm afraid it has stood here since before humanity emerged.
Hold on. Jisha!
Don't worry, it's sweet. Good to know it's not poisoned. This place is truly remarkable. Let's build our city around this lake.
Yes, Chieftain.